Welcome back, everybody. We are back for more from this one win per villain tournament. And we're going to get right into it. I'm all by myself, at least for this first match. And we're going to be seeing Jage, I think that's how that's pronounced, versus Chocolate Rain. So this is loser's bracket. They're fighting their way back up to redemption. And we're going to get started right away. Yeah, so if you are just tuning in, this is a one win per villain tournament for Disney Villainous. It is a double elimination tournament, 16 players. Once you have won with a villain of the Disney villain roster, you are not allowed to play them again. You have to pick a different villain. This encourages variety. So let's see, who are they going to pick here? We've got Chocolate Rain is going with Mother Gothel, and Jade is going with Cruella. We got a perfectly wretched match up here. Very interesting. So these are two villains known for being a little on the slower side, but Mother Gothel in particular is seeing a bit more on the competitive side, a bit more players seeing her strengths. Cruella is still struggling to find a bit of a footing there. I've personally been trying to lab with her a bit more myself, try to get better with her, more competitive. So let's see what Jade can do with her and see if she can take on Mother Gothel here. So they should be proccing each other's conditions. Well, Mother Gothel's probably going to be proccing Cruella's Cruel more than Cruella will be proccing Mother Gothel's Egomania here. Let's zoom in a little bit so that we can see better what's going on here. Or there goes the cannon. And it looks like that is Chocolate who gets to decide first or second. Whoever goes second starts with an extra power and gets a mulligan. So they get to swap out some of the cards and hand if they are not satisfied. And it looks like Chocolate wants that mulligan. Okay. So that means Cruella is going to be going first here. And should be starting any moment now. So this is a very interesting matchup. So what are we going to see? Zach. I was actually just about to message you to join in the stream, Zach. So Cruella hitting immediately to the milk farm, getting one power and dishing out some fate. Cruella is known for her ability to toss out lots and lots of fate, kind of Ursula-esque in that way. But she is a little slow, so that's why she needs all the fate she can get. And looks like we're going to see Hook Hand getting dropped in into Corona. Zach, if you want to come in and help me commentate, I would very much appreciate that. Hop into the commentary channel. That's where I am right now. Oh, and we discarded a Stabbington. That's going to hurt. Stabbingtons are some of the best cards in Mother Gothel's deck, rather. Cruella here, getting out some Here Puppies to start getting some puppies on the board. And this is the 22 to Hell Hall. So Cruella needs to get and capture puppies. The puppies have to come onto the board first, and then they have to be captured by certain ways. Looks like we're discarding a couple cards there. They get the job done, and I think a Fireplace Poker. Greetings, Zach Pinsense. Contrasted from Zachary, since we have two Zachs in the server. How are you doing? Been a little while.
I am great. I'm here pulling up the tabletop simulator right now so I can join in the room and help with the commentary.
Oh,
But
well, I
I love
appreciate
the
that.
perfectly wretched battle we got going on.
Yeah, right now Cruella's just discarding some extra stuff on our fully first turn. That has now run out its 90 seconds. It is now down to Mother Goth to decide where to go. Corona is not particularly appealing right now since Hookhand is squatting there. So probably one of our center two locations. Maybe if there is Misdirection and Hairbrush in hand, we could see that. Or no, we are going to Corona. And that's all we're doing. We're just dropping in a Royal Guard. And we're throwing out, oh, Colonel. I have come to hate Colonel. But early Colonel isn't that bad. You can just move him out of the way. Uh, but Colonel can double and even triple stack in Radcliffe House, and that is when Cruella starts to struggle because that covers
Yeah,
up her
he's one
fake
of those heroes
activate.
you really don't want to kill because Twilight Bark brings him back and does just that, and messes up the whole board.
Yeah, she's almost as bad as Fluter is for Horned King. Yeah, but we are now.
Almost. I don't know if anyone's as bad as Fluter is for Horned King, but
Yeah, but we are getting a spotted out,
nonetheless.
seeing a couple of those 11s. Cruella really wants to hunt for those 22s to get the most bang for her buck. Um, and we can also get some discarding there. There's nothing for Cruella to move or activate. Corella's still looking for something to
Early for
activate.
the bottom paid for.
And we go back to Mother Gothel.
Still looking for a flashlight or Horus to start getting out some of those puppies.
Yeah. Is that we are discarding Mother Knows Best and Egomania. Egomania is not gonna until the Roadster comes out. You're not gonna see Egomania. But we are playing something, and we are giving a knife to the royal
Ooh,
guard.
knife.
That does make him very vulnerable to aging.
Here I was thinking that royal guard was getting ready to go to war with Hookhand, but
Well, it could
the
still
knife
move
seems like
Hookhand
he's got
out of
other
the
plans.
way, out of Corona, if next turn you go, Mother Gothel goes to Rapunzel's Tower. But we'll see what Cruella has to say about that. Cruella is going to Milk Farm. Uh, reminding Chocolate that he needs to flip the timer, which is something he often forgets. But we do see, oh, looks like that was Floating Lights or an unplayable Everyone's Got a Dream. So Rapunzel is now going to
Well,
spot there. I think Chocolate
going
was,
straight to the waiting hands of that knife.
yeah, I think Chocolate was hoping to move Hookhand away, but this is not in the cards.
But even if he isn't ready for the vanquish, he's got no trust, so not a big deal if he needs to take another turn or two to set up more.
I mean, that's fair, but the longer you wait, the more chance of getting an aging out to just kill the guard.
Of course, yes.
You know, I do think.
Oh, you're going straight to Rapunzel's tower.
Yeah. The question is,
I
does.
think he was simulating with his pointer that he was intending to move Hookhand with the royal guard instead of floating lights.
Ooh, and
He
here's
messed up his plan.
Pongo. I think Pongo at Hell Hall would be the best. Just cover up that upper activate. And I think that's what we're going to see
Yeah,
here.
nothing to activate right now, but when we do, it will be annoying to make that happen.
And like, at least for me, I like to put Jasper at Hell Hall, at least to begin with. And we do see one trust gain from the
Devilish
knife.
from Cruella, potentially.
Oh, and we see a let down your hair.
Let down your beautiful hair.
You would normally prefer an I love you most to get a little bit more trust. We're moving Hookhand for some reason.
You did want to move Hookhand.
I think we're
Not today.
seeing the outcome of some table talk here. Players talking to each other.
Now, as much as Chocolate's annoyed that he couldn't move Hookhand, he's probably glad it wasn't an aging because it
looks like Chocolate has once again forgotten the turn timer.
Well, he'll remember in 10 seconds when it goes off.
Yeah. Oh, do we see one of our boys coming out? No, it's a telephone. Interesting.
Ooh, there's the phone.
Now we see the. Ooh.
Activating the phone. Do we have anybody in that discard pile?
I don't know. I think we might have some confusion here. That is not what the telephone does. Yeah. The ally needs to be in the discard pile. I think this might be. I think Jage might not be all that experienced with Cruella, or at least might not have used the telephone all that much. Oh.
Instead of, we're reconsidering where we want to go.
Okay. Decided we are not playing
tower.
The telephone. We are not going to the countryside.
I think Jage was thinking the countryside is perfect because you have that double play. You
Yeah.
activate the phone, play it in the same turn.
And
But
if that were you
since nobody's in the
idiots,
discard pile to fetch,
that would be a different case. But this is not you idiots. Looks like we're playing the
still gonna
telephone
play that
anyway.
phone. Be useful later on, and we've already seen one reckless driving go away, so it should stick around.
Mm-hmm. Question is, do you have an ally in hand to discard? But
just really needs to discard to find those allies or those flashlights to start getting
it
puppies on the
hurts my
board.
soul to see those fireplace pokers go by. But
yeah, well, I think he heard you somewhere in the ether and said, "I can't get rid of that. I can't. I'm gonna need it later."
No, there was just watching a game between What's Up Doc and Pumpkin King where What's Up Doc was playing Cruella and didn't play Horus until the end of the game and still
Wow.
won. It was impressive.
Yes.
Chocolate going right on back to Corona, feeling a need to fate despite the fact that Cruella is nowhere near anywhere doing anything. Looks like we're just dropping in Sergeant Tibbs, who is not going to move anything away from Pongo here.
I'm just gonna say he played the Twilight Bark and used the Twilight Bark to play Sergeant Tibbs because that's the more fun option.
I mean, of course, that's what Lark would do.
Exactly.
Looks
Dropping
like
down another Royal Guard. Back up to 4 cards.
Yeah,
And Huns moves on as she would. There she goes. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
The timer, on the other hand, remains counting down.
To
the countryside we go. There's a you idiots. This is the
is.
card that lets you look through your deck for one of your allies.
Yeah, probably we'll see Horus because we haven't seen a flashlight yet. Just got to shuffle that deck.
Yep, shuffle. Horus is gonna go hang out with Colonel, I would assume, right now.
It's possible. We'll see where Jage likes to put it. And there we see it. That's going to cost 2 power to do.
And that was the double play I think he was looking for the turn before.
Mm-hmm.
You fetch that ally out of your deck and then immediately play it in the same turn. Nice and convenient.
I think we might see a revenge play here. We're discarding the bad guy, I think. Oh, we're playing a hairbrush.
Oh, magic brush.
Looks like we're looking through our discard pile. I think we might see What Once Was Mine being played.
No, either that or deciding we want to discard it if there's nothing we want to use. Discarding Egomania.
Yeah, Egomania is not going to get any use for a while. Rapunzel now
moves on.
She sure does. Only playing 1 card there.
We're spending 1. There's that poker we were holding on to.
It's been at least 1 Twilight Bark gone by. If a second one goes by, it's going to be pain for Cruella. We see Shorty and Queen and King.
Ooh, Shorty and Queen and King. Both annoying in their own ways.
I'm kind of feeling just doubling up at just tripling up a Corona here with the Queen and King.
Yeah, we know how much Chocolate likes going to Corona.
Yeah.
And having it double covered is not the best.
Like if
you steal the trust, which is annoying.
Mm-hmm. Like if he keeps going there just to play 1 card and fate. No, looks like we're seeing a Shorty. Question is, I think Cruella here is getting a bit tired of fating. So yeah, we're seeing Shorty move Mother Gothel to the tower. And I love the flavor there because Shorty's the one who's trying to flirt with Mother Gothel. And she's just like, no.
She has to get away from him. She can't hang out in the same location. And we got our second puppy on the board.
Yeah.
Both hanging out with Pongo. Doc going to the forest, moving that brush. Get a 4th trust. There's what once was mine.
I think you want stabs. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Patchy. Now, since I missed the first few turns, was Patchy destroyed by Hook Hand earlier?
Yes.
Is that what happened?
Yes, he was. And it was very sad.
Well, And now Patchy's going to hang out with Hookhand himself, saying, "You can't get rid of me for long."
Yes, well,
Cruella deciding where she wants to go. Got no power to work with, so Countryside or Hell Hall might help. Nope.
and we're
Instead, going
just
to Milk
doing
Farm.
playing, and yeah, you get
Okay.
rid of the
Ooh,
hairbrush. That's
double
a double
aging.
aging. You
Oh,
got to get rid of the hairbrush here.
goodbye to that brush. Right after that, What Once Was Mine was played too. Hate to see it.
Very much so. It's a shame there wasn't a pre-played crown, or you could just go kill Hook Hand here. But alas.
Yeah, unless you have an I Live for Furs or whatever it takes. Oh, we don't have a discard at that spot.
But there was
It's
an I Live
covered
for
up by
Furs.
Sergeant
That I
Jade.
Live for Furs could have been played. Just for one
Yeah,
power.
although Jade shouldn't have been able to discard those, but I think we're just kind of letting it slide at this point.
Yeah, I'm pointing it out to them. Like, there is no discard there. It's play and fate. Oh, he played
I think
whatever
at
it
this point
takes.
they're just
Okay, gotcha.
playing the
Okay, interesting.
Ooh,
This
good
is
old
why we gotta
Flynn
have the
Rider.
commentators, because they're not the commentators, the commentary from the viewers, because they catch things that we miss. We're seeing an early Flynn. He's gonna suck up and sit
Going to
on 2
Rapunzel's
trust.
Tower to take some of that beautiful trust.
Mm-hmm. So we're probably gonna activate Horus here.
Get some more puppies on the board. Can we find another one of those 22s?
We're gonna take one of these 11s. We're taking an 11.
Nope. We're going in the mystery bag. We got Milk Farm on the board.
Mm-hmm. Zoom in again. There's an I Live for Furs.
There's that I Live for Furs. It's a beautiful 2-power here.
Very much so. I'm still slightly surprised that that first one was discarded.
Chocolate finally has an uncovered Corona, choosing instead to go to the forest to get 2 power. We are playing a Royal Guard to move Flynn out of the way, hang out with Shorty and the Snuggly Duckling.
Yes.
Having a nice beverage and singing about everyone has a dream. And
Oh,
yet,
no, we're not doing
Gothel says,
that.
nah, Flynn can hang out in the tower instead.
I think we are reconsidering that. I think he's thinking instead
Thinking
we're
about
gonna
moving
move
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel. We're being indecisive. Yeah, we're moving
Choices,
Rapunzel.
choices. Yep, Rapunzel's getting that drink with Shorty instead of Flynn. Sorry, Flynn. Stuck by yourself in the tower. That way it does free up the second play card option in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
It's like spending 2 on some Royal Riders potentially. Maybe.
Who knows?
Nope. Just kidding.
What do we do?
3 power, 3 trust. We got 1 play card left.
Decisions.
Choices. So many choices.
What do we do? We're just lingering over the power button here. It's 15 seconds left in the turn. What do you play? 10 seconds.
If you have those Royal Riders, you might as well just plop them on the
Spending
board.
1.
And
Okay.
you take out.
All right.
No, Royal Guard instead. All right.
Okay. That's the end of the turn. Rapunzel moves.
Oh, that's a little too many cards.
That's too many cards. Oh, I need to. I knew there was something I was missing. This is not. This crown gives me a feeling of power. It is. I'll get even. Just you wait. You'll be sorry. And I'm honestly a little sad they didn't go with Mother Knows Best for Mother Gothel's quote.
It's just too iconic. I think it was already so iconic it had to be a card, and because it was a card.
Well, I mean, they also used "Now I'm the Bad Guy" as a card, so.
Oh, I guess that's true. You're right.
We're just losing a trust. And Cruella has fallen over, as so often happens in TTS with those puppy tokens on the board.
Yep. stumbling over all the puppies at her feet.
Mm. So, what is Mother Gothel going to do? You have the opportunity now to go to Corona. What do you do?
It does have Corona open. Good. It seemed like there was a Royal Rider potentially in hand when Gothel was considering spending 2 power the previous turn. So Gothel could go over to Rapunzel's tower to spend the 2 and take out Flynn. But Corona is open, as you were saying. Nice power and discard there. Can get another fade in.
So Cruella was just playing another I Live for Furs and is now the Gothel's turn once more. Where are we going to go? Oh, yes, I should put in Zach as co-commentator. You're Hades as usual, right?
That's right. Love the Lord of the Underworld.
Okay. Boo, 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 boo. Zach P. And your
Gothel taking some time thinking about where he wants to go.
icon.
Decisions.
Decider rating.
Searching through his discard pile.
There's a lot of thinking going on in this game. Now, it seems sometimes with competitive players, we have just they're just zipping and zooming
Yep.
and just 10-second turns. And there's other games where it's like, no, we're going to sit. We're going to take all 90 seconds that we are allotted for this turn. And we're going to consider very thoughtfully what we're going to do. And I think we're seeing the latter right now.
It's like a golf match. Like the opponent sets up their putt, decides what they're going to do. And we do see that Royal Rider taking out Flynn Rider himself. They're getting a fade off.
Yeah, we're going to need to discard.
And we're Labradors. That Devilish being played to take out Sergeant Tibbs. A little early for Perdita, so I think you just slow down the progress and get some puppers off the board with We're Labradors.
Yeah.
Yep.
Only getting one
Choosing
off.
just a 1.
Honestly, even with Pongo there, I would have taken 2 tokens rather than just 1, but we shall see. And Rapunzel moves along. And like Chocolate wanting Snuggly Duckling, both plays open.
Yep. Gothel down to 0 power. As we often see in Gothel games, as the trust starts creeping up, starts creeping down.
Yeah.
Back to Radcliffe for Cruella, getting another fate. There's Pasquale.
Yeah, Pascal is probably the choice here. We see decisions. Do I take away 1 trust or do I cover stuff with Pascal?
Yeah, I think Pascal's going to go hang out in that tower, or maybe even the Snuggly Duckling. And that fate deck is going to get reshuffled the next time anyway, so you'll have more opportunities to take some trust.
Yeah, Pascal's going to squat on top of Mother Gothel's head, apparently.
Hang it out in the tower. Yep. That is something Pascal would do. Just sit on top of the villain's head.
We're activating Horus and getting the 22 at Radcliffe House.
There's our second 22.
Jade.
And we're already halfway through this game here. 20 minutes into our 40-minute match. Cruella with a few puppies on the board. Gothel with 4 trust.
We're very much taking our time. Oh, and we have...
And there's another 22.
Get the job done for the countryside 22.
Just like that, in 1 turn, 44 puppies on the board.
Now this is interesting because he moved Shorty into this location, so he only has 1 play action here.
I wonder if he's setting up. Yeah, there we go. Got the revenge. I guess it didn't matter either way.
And then we move Rapunzel. Be careful about the ordering there. Yeah, you want to play your card first.
Yeah, if you're going to play a second card, you can do it first. You're right.
Oh!
Oh, well, looks like we're not.
Okay. We're not playing a second card. All right. Because then Rapunzel just
Yep,
moves.
just moving, and she moves right back.
Chocolate once again forgetting to flip the timer. But it is back to Cruella. He's going to go back to the milk farm.
And there's that fate deck reshuffling. Get the good old frying pan.
Frying pan, which is so
And
pointless. And there's the Queen and King
King.
again. Honestly, I didn't notice when the Queen and King died.
Well, they never did. Remember, the Shorty was chosen over the Queen and King.
Right. This is why I have a co-commentator.
There we go. Two is better than one.
Yeah.
All right, we've got our fade off. Gain some power, I think. Decide what we want to play and discard.
No, we are. Is it a discarding or no? We are you idiotsing.
Oh, looks like we're looking for Jaspy.
For Jasper.
Which there were only 5 cards left in that deck anyway, so chances are if you discarded a couple cards, you might have drawn him into your hand, but nonetheless. Oh, and we're just straight up discarding him anyway.
Oh, because you want to get out the
telephone.
Play with this. It's going to be cheaper.
Yeah. Save some money.
That's funny.
Our turn.
Mommy Gothel.
We are going to Snuggly Duckling, getting some money, spending it on Mr. Sideburns. Look at those two Stabbingtons being best friends, hanging out together.
I mean, they're twins, so they're brothers.
Well, can be best friends, right?
Hey, family dynamics. It's something.
Depends on the family dynamics. That's true.
In
the movie, they seem to get along.
Don't like each other very much.
Just some friendly family competition. And it looks like we're spending that last power on something.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. Because we already played something.
We're just
decided
to save it.
You're just letting pencil move.
Holding on to that power, not discarding anything, just playing one card. That is our turn.
I think if you have a Royal Guard, you go to Rapunzel's tower next turn and kill Pascal, then move Rapunzel over with the Royal Guard that's there.
And if you don't, you can always do it from the forest.
Yeah.
It looks like Cruella's most likely going to go to
I think Cruella, go to Radcliffe House, activate the telephone, and then play like a fireplace poker and just kill Pongo. Yeah, you're spending 1. We're grabbing out Jasper.
Yep, timer wasn't flipped. In the fade out. There's Hook Hand again. And Maximus. Just throwing Maximus straight to the discard pile.
Yeah, we don't care about Maximus. Maximus is just stupid.
Hook Hand right back to Corona and taking I Love You Most. Ugh, hate to see that. There's the whole handgun. That
was interesting. That happened. Oh my god.
There we go.
Oh, we didn't play anything.
All right. Playing nothing, just activating that phone and getting a fade off. Like we are spending, at the forest. Meaning 2. Going to, what are we doing? Moving Rapunzel back.
Oh, there's a Cruel.
There's a Cruel. Some puppies on the board. We find that last 22 for the milk farm here. 5 puppies left in the bag. Nope. Instead, we're popping down some countryside puppies. Roadster maybe going to move those over to Jasper next turn.
Still got to get rid of Pongo, though, or move him. We got 2 plays here. Oh, we're not playing
nothing.
Anything.
Just saving the power, saving the cards.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting. Okay, if we have that devil woman that can move Pongo out of the way.
Time for it.
There it is.
There it is. And one, that devil woman moving Pongo over to the milk farm.
And then you can move over the Roadster. Yep, there we go. I think it's a little early to start capturing with Jasper, but that's what we're doing.
Nonetheless, that 222 is gone.
Because there's only 88 puppies out right now. There still needs to be at least another 11.
I think in Jade's mind, hey, the puppies are already there. We got the activate. We got Jasper there.
Yeah.
Might as well go for it.
No.
Discarding nothing. On 2 cards.
Mommy
Spending
knows
1 on Mother
best.
Knows Best and just getting a fade out.
Ooh.
Peter and Roger and Captain could move those puppies away from
Honestly,
Jasper, or move Horace away from Radcliffe.
I would put Captain somewhere. Yeah.
Makes sense. Make sure you're not going to get faded from Ratcliffe's with an activate next turn.
Mm-hmm. I think Cruella will likely end up going to Countryside here.
And that's all we can do. We played our card. We faded. We're going to draw a card, and Rapunzel's going to
Chocolate
go hang out
remembered
with
to flip the timer.
Is
he turned it. He didn't flip it, but he did actually
so
flip it. That was amazing. It's wrong axis of
Rapunzel
rotation.
doesn't move. I forgot Chocolate did play Mother.
Yeah, he did play Mother Knows Best.
All right, we got that wide open Countryside for Cruella.
I think what Mother Gothel's going to do next turn is go to Forest, move over the Royal Guard, and maybe revenge Pascal.
Maybe. I can set it for potential vanquish Rapunzel at the tower next turn. We are going to the Countryside, gaining 3 power. Playing here, puppies. Get some more puppies on the board.
Puppy.
1. There's that last 22. There it is. Hanging out with Pongo. And looks like we're going to move the Roadster over. Yep, move the Roadster over. So the next turn, it can move that 22 back. Jasper's waiting clutches. You got one more play if we want. Nope. Maybe not. Looks like we're thinking about just drawing the last card of our deck and ending our turn, and that's what Gage is going to do. As you predicted, that Royal Guard's moving over to Pascal. Are we having some revenge on that annoying little lizard that was sitting on Mother Gothel's head earlier? Maybe, maybe not.
There's only one play action here. Yeah, and we're just letting Rapunzel
just
move on.
ending our turn. Gaining 2 power. Rapunzel moves. And that's it. All right.
I think Cruella here just wants to go to Hell Hall. Move back over the Roadster.
Yep. I don't know that I would move the Roadster just yet. We do have another Milk Farm puppy that is sitting, that we have spotted out. Oh, but we are going to move the Roadster now. Make sure we get that 22, spending 1 to activate.
So that's going to put us at 77 puppies. Chucking a now useless flashlight.
Don't need it at this point. At this point, you can move Horse over and get the job done from the Countryside to get 99 if that's what we have. All right, killing Pascal with that Royal Guard, who will go away in just a second. And there's a Flew the Coop.
Yeah, you got to flow the Coop right now.
Ring needed at this point.
Well, you could also pull out Perdita. I think that's what we're doing.
You could. Looks like we're setting it up. I don't know. I think Flew the Coop helps you out a little more than Perdita.
You want to put Perdita in the Milk Farm, I think, just so that she's at Pongo's location.
Yeah, that Roadster can be moved over twice, and those puppies are just going to get snatched. So let down your hair. That Royal Guard's got to go away. Yeah, there we go. The Pun moves on. All right. Oh, drew an extra card. Nope.
Yeah. Chocolate's having a little bit of trouble with how many cards
we meant to hit shuffle, but we drew the cards instead. There we go. All sorted out. All right. Mother Gothel with some catching up to do. Still 6 trusts to go. Cruella going to that Countryside, gaining 3.
If you have 2 get the job done's here, there's 1.
That's the turn I called before, but does he have a second copy?
No, just to spot it.
Nope, he does have spotted though. Makes sense. Just get it out of your hand. See what else is out there. All right, we are one activate. Hell Hall next turn from being a 99. I have a feeling Chocolate might be headed to Corona to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, don't really have much choice.
All of the puppy stealing cards are gone at this point.
Yeah, you Labradors at 22. You just say, no, thank you, not today.
Not in my house.
And Rapunzel moves.
Playing nothing. Rapunzel just moves on. Just a simple fate.
Okay.
We got about 8 minutes left in this match. We're 32 minutes into our 40-minute allotted time here.
Yeah, we're cutting into that a little bit.
All right, do we go to the milk farm, take advantage of that activate, or Hell Hall rather? That's what we're doing.
Do you have a get the job done?
What do we have to work with? We can still activate Horace to put that puppy back at the milk farm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Gonna move the Roadster, move Jasper. Moving the Roadster over. I think the timer just wasn't flipped last time.
Mm-hmm.
Gaining 1. Are we playing anything this turn? We are going to play bought and paid for. Get the 88 puppies. Nope, it doesn't go in the discard pile.
I think you discard anything that isn't to get the job done.
Whatever it takes, we're getting another fade off, a reckless driving.
Oh, you killed that Roadster.
Or the nanny.
You kill the Roadster.
Yeah, nanny could help, but I think at this point,
you gotta kill the Roadster.
Let to get the job done in hand. Be at win condition next turn, so you want to make sure that doesn't happen.
I mean, if they get the job done and that devil woman, doesn't really matter.
That also does it. I think that's what you gotta do. You gotta play the odds and hope he doesn't have
You gotta get rid of the Roadster.
All right, we're vanquishing Rapunzel.
Do we have a I Love You Most?
Looks like Sideburns.
Ooh, there's a Cruel.
Oh, nothing? I don't think anything was moved. Yep.
Oh, Devilish.
Devilish. There we go. Other conditions.
That one you can do. Wrong discard pile for Captain.
Yep. And there's an I Love You Most getting to 6 trust.
Mm-hmm. And Rapunzel moves.
All right, Rapunzel moves on. So 5 minutes left to go here.
Yeah, Rapunzel moves. Come on, just move Rapunzel. Just move her. There you go. What is Cruella's response here?
Choices. If we have another poker, we could take out Perdita right now.
Good.
I could be Horace to get some more puppies on the board.
That is kind of amusing. It's just both doggos on the board.
Yep. Both mom and dad just hanging out.
Yeah, we got whatever it takes.
No, whatever it takes to activate Horace. And the 11 at the countryside. There's still an 11 at Hell Hall in that bag, so I think that's what Jade was hoping for. Didn't quite get it, but that's okay. All right. On the chocolate. We got to make some progress here. Going to Corona instead to Fate. Ooh. Putting down the crown.
Oh, crown is progress.
Getting another Fate off.
Yeah, now you flew the coop.
There's a flew the coop.
You put back a 22. It seemed like Cruella was so close, and victory is just being snatched away.
Only moments away, as a certain
Well, I mean, like if it were
All
Horn King,
right.
he could have played that in response to the crown. Moving
That
over
is true.
Horus.
Going to Hell Hall, gaining a power, moving Horus, activating Horus. Open that countryside token right back at the countryside. Playing get the job done to immediately put it right back.
Back at 88.
Back
Just
at
need
88.
one more.
Starting the Cruel.
Yeah, Cruella has not really had the chance to fate.
Now, Misdirection could be a nice play if we got it here.
Ooh.
We do. The Misdirection to get a trust. Losing the Stabbington. I think you got to keep the crown for now.
Yeah.
Get the 2 power. Before we vanquish, we are getting another fate
fate
off.
First. Order of up, and then you flow the
other flew the coop
Oh,
countryside.
no.
So we spent that whole turn getting back. Gonna go right back. Oh, we're gonna get the Radcliffe House one instead.
Now you beat up, fool girl. Question is, do you take the power or the trust?
Choices.
We're taking the power.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna go with the power.
Rapunzel moves along.
Got about 3 minutes left on the big timer here in this match.
I would prefer.
Hate to see games end in a tie.
Yeah, I would very much prefer a resolution.
Especially since this is a loser goes home game in the loser's bracket here. Always awkward when you get to that situation.
We're doing a get the job
That will take
done.
it for no. Okay. That will take it for get the job done, moving Horus over, setting up a little more. And another fate. Once was mine, getting back that brush.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess you could have done it at the forest and played it the same turn. But
oh my god.
Again, negating the previous turn with the fate here.
It's like each of it's been flew the coop, we're Labradors.
Got about 90 seconds here. Out an individual
we
turn.
Finally have a smacker. Oh my god.
Fireplace poker, getting rid of Perdita, duplicity. Oh, you can only use one of those. Queen and king can't go away.
Yeah. Yep.
True. And there's Flynn Rider, making sure that Cruella can't be fated. But at this point, don't think this really matters. 50 seconds left.
There's the brush.
There's the brush. 6. Discarding a misdirection. Finally reshuffling that deck is Gothel. 30 seconds left. We're getting back to 88.
Oh, okay. We're doing I Live for First.
No, first I Live
then
for
we're
First,
taking the 88.
And then
oh my god.
Get 88.
And then we're moving over Jasper.
And moving Jasper over. Discarding 2 cards.
Honestly, I might have held on to the Here Puppies.
Yeah. And there's the big timer. Playing a Royal Guard, moving Rapunzel. Are we letting him finish out a few extra turns here since it's close, perhaps?
Honestly, let's just see how this goes. We're at 0. It looks like they are calling it.
Yeah, Jage was a turn away from getting a 99, though. Next turn, he can move Jasper over and get the job done if he has one.
Let's give him 5 more minutes.
Or a potential. We have that devil woman. Chocolate saying no.
All right.
Yeah, he did have that devil woman. So he could have gone and played that from Ratcliffe's house, moved Pongo.
All right, well, that is a
Captured.
draw. Okay, so both of those villains are still open to be chosen because this is a loss for both of them. If they each win a game, then they are both knocked out, and the next opponent has Slay would just get a bye. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm hoping one of these players is able to get 2 wins.
Yeah, you never want to see a bye in a tournament. You always want to play as many games as possible. Players asking in chat, clarifying what's going on here. Yeah, I guess whoever wins the second game here has the chance to move on.
Yep.
But if the person who loses game 2 wins game 3, you potentially play the spoiler saying, I'm already eliminated, but I could eliminate you too. Make sure that neither of us moves on. Weight of Glory pointing out in the chat, they could always do Candyland for a tiebreaker. That would be fairly amusing. Completely up to chance.
Yeah. So yeah, we did give them the option to have 5 more minutes just to resolve the game because it did look pretty close, but it looks like they would rather just take the draw. So, yeah. So it is 3 games, but you need to win 2 of them because we're following Wicked League rules. No, the way a bye works, Chick Champion, is Lay will then pick 2 villains to cross off. Which is a bit of an advantage because you can pick 2 villains you're not that comfortable with, but you still are crossing off 2 of them.
Looks like Chocolate has selected his villain. Jade's still thinking about who they want to play here. The crucial game 2 here. You don't win, you're essentially eliminated from the tournament.
I think both players are going to try to get a quicker villain so that they don't tie. And here we see Evil Queen and Pete. Interesting.
Oh boy.
So hopefully this does not go to 40 minutes.
Well, with Evil Queen, that seems much less likely here.
Mm-hmm. Pete can also be pretty quick.
Yeah, and Pete kind of has to go quick against Evil Queen here.
Yeah, so Evil Queen's going to be triggering Mischief. She is not going to be triggering Outrage unless it's Horus being played. However, one of Pete's weaknesses is he can be fate locked. So this could just be a race from Pete. If Pete can get out his stuff quick, he can outspeed Evil Queen, sort of Maleficent style.
Yep. Got to try to, yeah, exactly. Set up some of those goals where You have the goal set up when Evil Queen's at the lab before she has the ingredients out, so she can't bait you and stop it.
Yeah, Weight of Glory pointing out, hoping for no Striker Rich. Striker Rich is the goal where you need 3 items at a location. So.
And I will say, it would be a lot of fun if we saw Scream of Fright being played on a hero with the wishing well to trigger outrage. It's a possibility. Very unlikely, but you never know.
Yeah, I think at that point you just like they're stuck there.
Yep. All right, Chocolate looking at his goals one more time. Going to Podunk Landing, gaining 3, spending all 3 on a bandit and a horse or a parrot.
Now it looks like we are trying to get Rule the Realm as quickly as possible. We're checking a play game. Looks like we do not have Win Big as a goal.
No.
Or maybe he has another copy in his hand.
You got 4 copies of play game
in your
deck.
Plenty of chances later on. But they could be like bottom deck or whatever, and like I prefer to get Win Big out of the way quick.
All right. Evil Queen got some choices. A clear board. Going straight to the mine. Gaining 3. No mischief repeat this turn. There's our first ingredient, Black and Night.
This is like primo Evil Queen first turn.
It's the one you love to see. Looks like we're thinking about using it to play another card. You're using it to play Black Magic, to find an ingredient most likely from our deck that we can then play because we have third play a card option. You take Mummy Dust or Old Hag's Cackle. I think you want Mummy Dust, right? Yep. And there you go. A nice first turn from Jade here.
Yeah, got out 2 ingredients.
2 ingredients. Board. We are going to that service station. Nope. Considering what we want to do. Yep, gaining 1, spending 1 on a horse.
Yeah, it looks like, ooh. Looks like we're doing Roundup instead. Chocolate saying, I don't give a shit about your poison. We're being a nuisance. Let's do that first.
I'm doing Woodland
Oh yeah,
first.
fuck that.
Oh boy. Get rid of that Old Hag's Cackle. And then Sleepy going down to the woods.
Though I think this is going to prompt a laboratory visit to move Sleepy over.
Yep,
or just do anything.
It looks like Chocolate potentially opting to go for a Roundup if he can first,
you could just
and then
kill
move them around.
Sleepy. Ooh, we have a Clarabelle and Donald
Duck.
I'm just barely able to tell it's Donald by the edge of the artwork. It's just barely off screen. What will be? I think here you go with Clarabelle just to get a better idea of what the goals are. All right, Chocolate is messaging something. Is that unshuffled? Looks like it wasn't shuffled. So we are trying that again.
Well, there's Donald and Oswald this time.
I mean, Donald's bigger and will also help down the line.
Donald is bigger. If you wait to kill Donald and Mickey comes out, it makes things quite annoying.
Yeah, you don't like that happening.
Yeah, I think you put Donald at Frontier Town or Podunk Landing to try to slow down that fast progress that Pete has to make against Evil Queen here. You put Donald at Frontier Town, it makes it especially annoying. So you can't play a card and kill Donald with no power.
Yeah, just convert a power into a poison and murder Sleepy here because you have the Take a Bite in hand. You've got 5 copies of it. Yeah.
We're brewing. And we're stewing.
We're back to Pete.
Sleepy gonna go take a nap in that discard pile. We're going straight to Podunk Landing.
Yeah, if you have a bandit, you can just get Roundup here. 2. Yep. So that's a guaranteed Roundup since Evil Queen can't fade.
It's an easy turn.
And then you just move everything. So if we don't have Win Big, you're still going to need Striker Rich and Power Play at some point. Playing those tomes. Likely activating them. Hunting for another ingredient.
Still need that Scream of Fright and that old Hag's Cackle.
The old Hag's Cackle could be played immediately, but the Scream of Fright would need to wait. Looks like we've made a decision.
Yep, looks like we're taking the leftmost card. Goodbye Throne, Huntsman, and Vanity.
Yeah, Huntsman and Throne are nice. Vanity not really doing anything right now. And I think that's all that can be done. Oh, no, we're playing another...
Black and Knight.
Black and Knight. Oh, we're
Reactivate
activating again. Yeah. And this is the power of Evil Queen.
Right.
Like, you get through your deck fast.
Blazing. Carding Alfixia, the other Vanity, and Jealousy. We are on our way. Don't forget about our goal. There's Roundup. All right, 25% of the way there for Pete.
Yeah, and you start moving.
Game one, moving the Bandit over.
Because now one more move and you can get rid of Donald.
There's a Sneezy and a Wishing Well.
Kill that Magic Tomes. This is dead. Just no. No, none of that shit for you. We're spending 2 on a play game.
2 to play game. And we get lucky.
That's 4.
And it ended up play a game. Did we get lucky?
Oh, nice!
We sure did.
Oh, there was a fake out there chucking that first win big. We've gone through 3 play games now. We're halfway there for Pete. Pete is looking good. But
that was just your pray to RNGesus and hope this works out, and it sure did.
But the question is, does Pete have Strike It Rich or Power Play?
Strike It Rich. Power Play would be real nice. Gaining 1. Do we see a Deja Vu? Convert a power to poison and murder sleep.
See a Hide.
Oh, gross.
And Mickey.
Never like to see Mickey on the board with Donald out.
Yeah, I think you still go over to Frontier Town and just move that bandit over to kill Donald, and then later on you can do an airstrike or something.
Yep.
Are we just killing Sneezy? No, we're just moving him over.
Sneezy.
Interesting.
Oh, we're not going to kill him this time.
Yeah, I think you
that's
just
what
gotta
we're doing. Moving that bandit over,
Donald.
murdering Donald.
Oh.
Accidentally drew too many cards.
It seems to be happening a lot on TTS. A lot of drawing and shit.
Short, simple turn. Donald made quick work of. Back to Evil Queen. Evil Queen with only 12 cards left.
Yeah.
Villain deck here.
We got Brian Drums in the chat. Surprised that Zach P is here.
I'm surprised that I'm here too, Brian. I just tuned into the stream and then hopped on commentating last second. So,
if any of you have seen Owl House, there's the Hootie who goes, "I sometimes forget I'm here too," and it's my favorite line from that show.
Nice. Oh, looks like our big timer was paused earlier and was never restarted.
Honestly, I'm not going to let them know. I would rather this game finish than we go to end and then like, it's a problem. I want a resolution to this game. It's going to happen.
You need a winner.
It's going to happen.
On the airport, getting to power.
Doing a little bit of fake. Ooh, Dopey.
Yeah, there's Dopey. And
Dopey kind of dope. And... if you've
still got one more copy of Old Hag's Cackle.
You're moving over Horse.
Moving a horse. We can play something. Spending 4 on a Bandit. The airport. Nope. A Podunk. And a Frontier.
That kind of hurts. He was probably saving those for Power Play.
You gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. All right, do we have that Old Hag's Cackle? Going to the lab. Fixing Sneezy. Gain of power. Moving Dopey over to the lab.
That's interesting. Wanted to keep that activate clear. We have knocked Silly. And
Not really.
Horse
And Horace
Collar.
can stay with Mickey.
Yeah, Horus here could defend Mickey. But honestly, Mickey's going to
Do we have
die
an
because there's
outrage?
still a bandit there.
Yep. Someone's going to get moved over,
Yeah.
exactly. Do we have an outrage in hand?
That would have been
Nope.
funny.
Horace
It looks
is
like we
going to hang
don't.
out at the airport. Not today.
Unfortunately not. But we can still kill Mickey.
All right.
Mickey
Yep,
dies.
that bandit going over, saying goodbye to the House of Mouse today. No. Just kidding. We're not going to kill the House of Mouse.
I have a mild confuse.
Are we trying to set up for something bigger and better? Going to Podunk Landing, getting 3 power, spending 4 power on a horse.
Oh, looks like we want to set up for oh, we're airstriking.
And an airstrike. Here we go. Save those allies. Now we are getting that rule of the realm next turn. Assuming these rules.
Absolutely, I like that. And Mickey's not going to be back for a while. And there's no fate from Evil Queen here because we still have not seen that other old hag's cackle.
6 cards left in that fate deck. Still looking for that last old hag's cackle in that Miroir Magique, as you like to call it.
We have another mischief.
And there it is. There's that magical mirror. If we have an old hag's cackle, we can get just enough power to activate it this turn.
No, but we are going to Thunderbolt to get the power.
Thunderbolt Black at Night.
Which will bring you up
1,
to 4,
gain 3.
And you got to spend 3 to activate the mirror.
And activate it. There it is.
All that.
Both villains with 9 cards left
just to get out
deck.
a little girl.
All right. We have ruled a realm. We sure do. What do we got going on at Dunkadunk?
Yeah, what is that last?
Power play or strike it rich?
Play.
Beat.
If it's strike it rich, I am not envious of Pete here.
Putting something back on top. Interesting. Happy and a pickaxe. Happy just gonna go squat and take out 1 lonesome poison. No, we're gonna save Happy for later.
Well, the pickaxe can't go on Snow White. I think you just play Happy here.
Yeah, I think you just want to cover that action economy. It could take longer to find that last ingredient.
Yeah, exactly. No, we are
discarding 2 bandits. I doubt we have some power play going on.
Are all the items just at the bottom or something?
Quite possibly.
I think here you just go kill Horus.
Yep. If you have an item, you can spend the 3 at Frontier Town, kill Horus. But it is Evil Queen's turn. Have that wide open woods to go to. If you don't have that old hag's cackle in hand, you can go activate Tomes right now at the woods, and you're guaranteed to get it. We should unlock that cottage this turn.
Unless we get another woodland creature. Oh no, there can't fade. No fade. What am I thinking? What am I talking about?
We're going to the woods. We are activating those tomes. 3 cards. We got to shuffle for 1 more.
And we're gonna see.
Watch it be the other old hag's cackle anyway.
That would be funny.
Where was it? Second from the bottom, it looks like. There it is. Cackle, cackle, cackle. I'll fix you. The box, your favorite card. And playing that old hag's cackle to get an additional 2 power. Nope, should just be 2. Yep, there we go.
And that unlocks that. Snow White's at 7 right now.
Discarding a bunch of cards. Thunderbolt, Mummy Dust. Take a bite. Interesting.
Yeah,
I need that later.
You go kill Horus Caller right now.
Killing the horse. We have an item in hand. 1, 2, 3. Bank loot would be nice.
Yeah,
oh, stolen cargo, also kind of nice. Looks like we are going to have to strike it rich.
You're going to need to get lucky.
Yes, we can get those items out.
Yeah.
Snow White is at 7 strength right now.
7.
Just shy of being able to brew all that power into poison.
Unless you have another old hex. Oh, we're getting exactly 1.
Oh, there we go. Or else it works. Moving Snow White over.
All it takes is 1 dwarf, though.
Dwarf or a pickaxe.
I think we're going to see Pluto here.
Pluto can do that stolen cargo. Frontier Town. Quite annoying. No, just going to sit there and block that move. Not a bad option.
That's not how Pluto works.
Yep. Yeah, sort of forcing Chaka to have to go to the service station now instead of the airport, where he wanted to be able to use that cargo and move it over to Podunk Landing. They're brewing all of that delicious poison.
Okay. Just need
all right,
1
go
dwarf.
To the service station for Chaka Rain.
Any dwarf. Doc is perfect.
Oh, that's the one you would hope for.
Yeah, the problem about putting Doc at Dwarf's Cottage is you're going to get faded.
Yep.
And the thing is if you put Doc there at Snow White's location, you avoid getting faded for a turn.
That is true. I think that's where you want him, is at the mine.
Yeah. Then you can go kill Pluto. And that's what we're seeing, it looks like.
Decisions.
Decidings.
Oh, the deciding.
I think we have decided.
The decided has been made. How are we doing in the chat as we're watching this fine game of Disney Villainous? The predictions on how it will finish? Pete with 3 out of 4 goals down. Evil Queen just got to get rid of Doc. Who will take home? Game.
Okay, Evil Queen, what do you do?
Again, in a bit of a weird game 2 here, after the draw in game 1. If you lose game 2, you're essentially eliminated from the tournament. The opportunity to play spoiler and eliminate your opponent in game 3. It's a must-win for both players right now. The mine gaining 3. Do we have that take a bite? I'll fix ya. Play take a bite. Or poison on Doc. And we have an activate. We're going to activate those magical tomes. Try to find some more take a bites. Potentially some thunderbolts, get some more power. Discarding a vanity, the throne, and a thunderbolt. Guess we don't need that thunderbolt. Okay. Yep, gaining 3. Do we have another item? Get the magical jalopy, moving it over, killing Pluto with bandit. 2 or 3 items on the board.
They just got to get moved over 1. The 2 horses are already on the board.
Choices.
Snow White is still at 7 strength. Getting another fate.
Another fate. There's
Goofy,
Goofy
you
and
don't want
Minnie
right
out.
now. Minnie is what you want.
Murdering that jalopy. Playing an old hag's cackle. Brewing 2. Oh, again, just 2.
I think we have confused the.
Yep.
Should be 6 poison. No, oh, they played Old Hex Cackle. I didn't even notice.
Yep. Old hag's cackle. I think Jade was thinking it was number of heroes in the realm, not number of locations with the hero.
All right, you need a woodland creatures here. Yeah, you go with woodland creatures.
I think he's thinking about if he doesn't have Take a Bite, he could do Love's First Kiss. Otherwise, I do Woodland Creatures. So no, it is a 7, so that Love's First Kiss is not going to be enough if he does have the Take a Bite in hand.
Yes, no, it's at 7. Yeah, I think you got to do
that
Love's
math.
First Kiss here. Oh, clutch.
For Woodland Creatures. Don't forget about the mirror, though. I guess Jade should have drawn a card.
Mm-hmm.
Got to do so. But we are drawing that card now. Okay. Showing that it was the tome. Didn't try to take a bite. We are spending 1 on a parrot. Like take back that jalopy.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Question. I have no idea how many Take a Bites have gone by.
I want to say 3, if I remember correctly, but could be wrong. But I know we've seen at least 3. Going to the woods to activate the tomes. Now, if we had an Alfixia in hand, we could have seen one of those sneaky plays where you go to the mine, play Alfixia, activate the tomes, hope for the Take a Bite, and play it that same turn. But we didn't have it in hand. Instead, we're going to the woods to activate the tomes, hoping to do it next turn, since Chocolate can't fate next turn anyway.
Mm-hmm. I think Chocolate wants to go to Frontier Town and kill Minnie here. Just to clear out that fate.
We have the Take a Bite. Discarding Black Magic, Vanity, Jealousy. If we didn't find it, we can always discard anywhere. Only 2 cards left in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Discarding Tomes. Oh, take a little lag. There we go. Discarding the Huntsman. Discarding a Jealousy. Yep, drawing those last 2 cards. If we have Take a Bite, this will be game. Moving the Bandit over, gaining
just 2
power, but
yeah,
there it is. Snow White. It's a dead lady.
Okay, so that is
pickaxe. Maybe bottom of turn, but nonetheless.
Oh, and all items are in hand. Oh, that
3 items in hand.
Solid Pete play, and then just kind of ran out of steam at the end there. Strike it rich is always hard. All right, so that
didn't have that
a win.
That Willy boat to give him enough steam.
Evil Queen for Jage. So there are 2 options here. Either they play a 3rd game where Chocolate is just trying to knock out Jade from the running, or Chocolate could forfeit. Chocolate is not forfeiting. Chocolate would rather give Slay the bye, it seems. All right, let's have a good game here then.
At this point, it doesn't matter who you play if you're Chocolate, because you're already out anyway. So bring out your best villain, if you will.
Oh, yes.
No need to save anybody. You're playing for the future because this is the only future in the competition. Greatest criminal mind. All right. We're going to see the doctor from Chocolate here. Prince John, perhaps? Or another villain out of left field.
I mean, those are the ones he's most known for. Probably the ones he was saving for later on down the line.
Yep.
So we're doing Captain
Going
Hook.
with
Captain Hook.
Potentially. Interesting.
I wish Chocolate
Doing it
more
from
luck
Ryan
with
Thompson.
Captain Hook versus Ratigan than I had as Captain Hook versus Dave Tendo's Ratigan. That is a game I keep remembering and then keep wanting to forget.
All right. Looks like Jage has the choice to go first. I think usually as Ratigan, you like going first. That way you can go to Buckingham Palace, take advantage of that 5 action location, and he's doing just that, giving Hook the option to potentially mulligan, throwing all those cards back in that deck, searching for that map. Oh,
and they
deck,
accidentally went into Ratigan's fate.
I don't think Ratigan would mind that, making it a little bit more challenging to find.
Yeah.
Hey, your choices are Queen's Guards and a Pirate Brute.
We have some. Oh, okay. The most traumatic villainous game I've ever had was a Hook Ursula game where I was playing Ursula versus Hook, and I was just fading, and it turned into a taunt loop, and I was keeping Captain Hook from winning, but I wasn't progressing my own win condition, and we were both miserable, and we went to the 40-minute timer, and it became a draw. I don't plan to repeat that. If I ever end up in that matchup again, I'm just gonna gun it and just say fuck it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's what you got to do with Ursula.
Yeah.
You're not afraid of Ariel. You say if she's there, she's there. Otherwise,
yeah. I mean, like Ariel honestly doesn't take as long to deal with as you might think. So you just accept it.
Not terrible. Oh, there's a devious.
Ooh.
Flabbersham. Nice devious for Rat.
Yeah.
Capture that little mouse, make that robot queen even.
I would be
chucking our whole
maybe not so cavalier about checking where the opponent's, because Ratigan probably ain't gonna fate all that much here. But I think Hook.
It's always a tough decision to make against Hook.
Yeah.
You don't fate that much, you let him set up. So you want to have a little bit of fading to give him some stuff to deal with.
But I think
on a Big Ben, gaining 2. We're gonna kill Flabbersham.
Yeah.
We are. Not worried about capturing him.
I think Hook right now just wants to get to the map as fast as possible so that he can just barrage with fate.
We're playing free will.
If we have what's going on here? Tools. Yep.
All right, going to Mermaid Lagoon.
Do we have it? Oh, there's only one.
Spending 1 power.
2 power.
Spending 2 power.
For the case.
Gain a power and move. And spending 2 on a cannon. And some nice items. Especially since we discarded that last cannon. Nice to have the other one.
Yeah.
Ratigan with some choices. You go to Flabbersham's or Buckingham Palace.
What Ratigan do? I think honestly you just go to
Get 2 cards to play. Flabbersham's a nice option. If you only have 1, then Buckingham is where you want to go. But all depends on what he's got in hand. Decisions.
Yeah, I think you hit up Flabbersham's here.
He's second guessing.
We're being indecisive.
We are going to Flabbersham's, getting 3 beautiful, lovely power, playing a free airship. And Royal Robes for 1. Just all of these beautiful, lovely cards. Discarding Marvelous Trap. Drawing 3. Gaining 2, spending 2 on a boarding party. Discarding Aye, Sir, Mr. Starkey, and Pirate Brute. No devious this time. Makeshift balloon and call for help. You hate seeing those come out together.
That's a forced Basil. Yeah, we're killing
On
the
that airship or the
tools.
tools? Tools.
I think you hope to get a sabotage later to kill the airship.
Yep. Still haven't seen any gears from Ratigan so far.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, there we are. Activating the robes. Oh, we don't have the tools anymore.
No more
so we have to pay
tools.
one for those.
Gotta spend money for those gears.
We are fading hook. Let's see. There's Michael and a taunt can't be played. So Michael is pretty much dead wherever he's played. Boarding party gonna make quick work. Little boy.
Mm-hmm. So the taunt cannot be played.
Going to the Mermaid Lagoon. Moving that case over to gain a 5th power. Spending 1 on a swashbuckler, using that to take out Michael.
Do we have a map? We do!
And
There's
spending
the map.
4 on the Neverland map. That's exactly what you hope for.
Technically, the Neverland map doesn't go to Hangman's Tree, but I think we've been presenting.
Well, he did have a move action available that he... Oh, no, he moved the case.
Yeah, he moved the case. It doesn't really matter too much. There's not much positioning for it that matters.
It just exists in the realm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going back to Flaversham's, getting 3 power. Choices. We got some more gears. Bartholomew gonna go hang out at Buckingham Palace. Hopefully that he doesn't get eaten by big fat cat later on.
I mean, that isn't the entire point of his existence.
Only playing 1, but holding on to 2. Interesting.
1 on a swashbuckle.
Well, it is the point of his existence, so Ratigan hopes he gets eaten. Bartholomew, though, has second thoughts. Although I guess in the movie he's too tipsy to care, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, double Queen's Guards. Gonna go hang out with Bartholomew Palace. Maybe those guards can protect Bartholomew from Felicia later on.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Ratigan with 8 power. With the choices, it looks like Rat is taking the "it's not going to fade Captain Hook" approach.
Which may backfire if Captain Hook is able to get out Peter. I think Captain Hook needs to start where the opponenting.
Actually, he did fade the turn before. Mm-hmm. He brought out Michael. My mistake. Yeah. I forgot about that.
So using 1
in
fade.
General. 1 fade all game. Greatest criminal mind getting 2 more power. Now we're starting to move along. 12 to 15.
12.
There's Hangman's Tree. 2 power. Spending 2 on another boarding party. Building up that ally supply. No devious. Oh, there's Toby and Mrs. Judson. Everybody's favorite mouse. And Chocolate not playing Mrs. Judson.
Chocolate is playing
Toby is great too. But you always play Mrs. Judson for the memes.
Well, Mrs. Judson would be good here too because yeah, why?
There's only 1 card that can take away Rat's power. That card is an option for you.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, this
Play the
Toby will be more useful later. You do Mrs. Judson here. I really wish there weren't 3 Queen's Guards and it was like something more brutal.
Like a second Mrs. Judson.
Yeah, just 4 Mrs. Judsons.
It's 15 Judsons. That is the whole thing.
Yeah, there did not need to
he
be...
gets +1 string for every other Judson in the realm.
3 Queen's Guards. And because you didn't play Mrs. Judson, we're going to see... Here's the Robot Queen. Hooray!
But we're 1 power shy away from being able to activate that airship.
Mm-hmm.
We can activate the robes.
Yeah, you can activate the robes or the bell.
If you activate the robes, you can play some ruffians from Flaversham's next turn to activate the lair, if you have them. At this point,
Yeah, we're
Just
activating the robes.
activate the robes. Are we going to fake Captain Hook?
Nope.
Can't capture.
Capture can't
You can
capture
capture the Queen's
Basil.
guard.
You also already played a card. What you can do
Yep.
is fate. And that's it.
Do we fate Hook or do we let him find Pan on his own?
Ooh, we're fating. Or are we not?
Maybe not. Choices. At this point, you're already this far in. Make Chocolate find Pan on his own?
Yeah.
And is that what we're doing? It seems like that's the case.
I think Chocolate needs to find
the timer.
Obsession and pull out the Mouse Queen.
We have the Mouse Queen, Olivia. Queen's Guard. Not really going to do it. I think you throw Olivia at Buckingham Palace.
No, we play Olivia over there for the sabotage.
Basically set up a sabotage, discarding a map. Play an ingenious device at that tree. Now, if you have a Ruffians in hand, you can play them right now to go activate that airship. Get to your win condition and hope the Mouse Queen.
That you
not
can.
The bottom 5 cards. If you don't, I think you just go to Buckingham Palace, check a bunch of cards, and look for some Ruffians.
Yeah. Or just start moving the Robot Queen manually.
Or just move the Queen out.
Yeah, it's either or.
Still got 2 Ruffians left. Does Ratigan have up his sleeve? The classic bouncing of the villain. Choices. We are going to Flaversham's. Do we see a Ruffians? You don't see the Ruffians activating the airship all that often. That was a fun play when you do.
Oh, yeah. No, once I saw Ruffians activate a Marvelous Trap, and it was very sad.
That's quite the devious move. Flaversham's gaining 3. We have Gaggly Gang of Rats. No, we have a uniform to beat up the Queen's Guards.
Interesting. Yeah, you need to bring out the Mouse Queen.
That's an or call for help. Basil can go take out that airship.
Yeah, go kill the airship. But really, you want the Mouse Queen. And honestly, I would leave Buckingham Palace open because you want to be fated.
Exactly. Hook just setting up. See where this game goes.
And just avoid gaining 3 power. You don't want to proc Extravagant.
Choices. Did we find some Ruffians? Either way, I think you want to go to Buckingham. Start moving that Queen.
Yeah.
1. Moving that Queen.
And we are fading.
Splitting Headache and a taunt. Getting rid of that ingenious device. Slows down Hook quite a bit.
Just a little bit.
The deck is going to reshuffle after a few turns, but nonetheless, those cards would have gone away with a worthy opponent anyway. And unless you got Ruffians or Devious in hand, I think you keep chucking. I'm not sure what he's holding on to. Maybe Felicia. Yeah. Give him a scare. Some more cards. There's a Tinkerbell.
And John.
2 heroes. I can see that if you're Hook.
You want the Mouse Queen. There we go.
Yes. Beautiful, lovely Mousy Queen.
I'm not sure about the doubling up there. I would have gone and covered that. So Felicia can be played, and Captain Hook really wants to have 2 obsessions in hand. just mill through and get to Pan.
We're going to the secret lair.
I think we're going to activate
Activating
the
the
bell.
rope. Activating the bell.
Yeah, activate
Or
the bell.
are we playing a marvelous trap?
Get Felicia. That also could work.
Well, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The problem being, Hook can just fate.
We are fading. There's Windy of the boys. We're throwing out the Lost Boys. Put him in Jolly Roger. Interesting.
Okay, that trap has been activated.
There we go. I think there is still one sabotage left in that deck, and it will reshuffle, so odds are pretty high it will go off with nobody in its range.
Oop.
Give him a scare. 4 cards left, or 5 cards left. They going back or to the discard pile? Looks like they're not going straight to the discard pile, so they are going back on top.
Now we are seeing a fate.
Potential demise. That last card is sabotage, or did I miscount correctly? It was a sabotage, but we have a call for help either way. We are sabotaging Marvelous Trap.
Hook's just come fate me, bruh. Come fate me. Yeah, I think pulling out Felicia would have been more reliable. You do not fate now. That's bad idea. Do not fate.
No, that's all we're doing. Not even discarding anything. Interesting. Playing nothing, discarding nothing.
Well, I mean, like the chocolate forgot to flip the timer, so.
Oh, gotcha.
So we're discarding.
Discarding capture. Digits list. Still nothing to play. And even in gears.
Oh, we are fading. Well, there's Peter.
Okay.
Some more fate.
There's a big old pirate brute. Chocolate just been hopping back and forth between Skull Rock and Hangman's Tree for the past several turns. We're laying it on the rat here.
Yeah, I would drop Dawson and
Flatterson. Dawson can't be captured because Basil's in the realm. Doesn't need that worthy opponent anymore.
Nope. And doesn't need the obsessions. I was just holding on to them. Yeah, told you.
Let's hold on.
That obsession's the key to the Ratigan matchup. Unless Ratigan decides to fate you.
All right. Now, what do you do if you're a rat?
I think now you do need to fate. I would.
Again, we really need this. 2 still left. Do we have 1 in hand?
Yeah, I think you activate the bell here. Ooh.
And Fidget.
Nope, Fidget goes to the shop. Yep.
Yep. And then do we activate the bell or the robes? More boys or some dust?
Probably you put dust on Pan.
I mean, I can see putting the boys at Hangman's Tree so that he doesn't get faded if Chocolate has to go move Pan.
Oh, we're putting the yeah.
Open for a taunt.
Mm-hmm.
We're activating the robes. It's our turn. Moving Peter. I still haven't seen that other Devious. Sabotage or Queen's Guards. You can
I
get
would
rid of the robes or the
sabotage
bell.
the bell. I would kill that bell.
Yeah.
How many cards left in Ratigan's Fate deck? 5. Okay. So Ratigan can either kill the Mouse Queen or move the Robot Queen over. He can't do both.
Choices. Now, if he has a uniform, you could use that uniform on Fidget instead of using Felicia.
But again, he won't also be able to move.
Looks like we're going for the move now, moving that queen, gaining a power.
However, if Hook has drawn back into the device and Mr. Starkey's game.
3 gears. Yeah, you don't need these at this point.
No, you don't. And an Extravagant.
And getting rid of Extravagant. Not really going to help.
Chucking a Brute and a Worthy.
Chucking that Brute. I guess you don't really need it at this point. We have that. Oh, there's a Devious. Hope for no makeshift balloon. There's Mrs. Judson out to play yet again.
Yeah, you really
stops you from playing Felicia. Ruffians or uniform does the trick.
Well, Ratigan is now at do I progress or do I fate? And it looks like we're going with I'm going to fate.
Activating those robes. Ooh, and there's that uniform on Fidget. You have to pay 1 for the uniform. And there's some dust. Wendy. You can put Wendy at Hangman's Tree. You got to slow down that progress because you have to be fated. And now he has to move Wendy instead of Peter Pan. You sort of force Hook to take potentially 2 more turns. Exactly.
Now, if you...
Now, I still think there is a call for help and the makeshift balloon in that fate deck. Here's a call for help and the Queen's Guards.
Now, Felicia can be played, but she'll kill herself.
A little kitty sabotage there. Now, Mrs. Judson taking that power that was necessary to kill Felicia. Objective should be flipped.
Yeah. There's not enough power.
Can't quite do that.
Can't do that.
At this point, you just got to go to Flaversham's, get some more power, and wait a turn.
However,
the makeshift balloon is still in there.
So you definitely don't pre-play Felicia.
Yep. Oh, we are pre-playing Felicia, though. You do have to lose those ruffians.
And then you just ride the balloon.
Not sure what Jade was thinking pre-planning Felicia there, knowing the makeshift balloon is still in the bottom of the deck, but nonetheless.
Yeah, there's the balloon.
That makeshift balloon moving Gothel far away.
All the way, kill the robes. You really want to draw into the ingenious device. And potentially Mr. Starkey, too.
play Felicia. He would have been at 5 power with Felicia and his other ruffians in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then he could have, on this turn, used the second ruffians to play an extra card, play Felicia, who ate the other ruffians and killed Basil. But instead,
Oof. Yeah, I think you play. Wacko, if Captain Hook wins, no one advances, and Slay gets a bye.
yeah, you got to win 2 games of the set to move on. So if nobody wins 2 games, nobody moves on. It's a weird, unexpected plot twist here in this tournament, and yet never know what happens. Playing Greatest Criminal Mind to gain an extra 2 power, or are we drawing cards? I think you want the power at this point. You're going to draw a card anyway? Nope, we're drawing 2 cards. All right.
Okay.
What do you do here if you're Captain Hook?
Yeah, Hook. I mean, Fate isn't going to do anything against Ratigan anymore. Like, there is no point. Toby's already on the board. I mean, okay, there's ooh, we're just killing.
Interesting. I got plenty of strength towards Peter Pan anyway. Wendy is out.
Mm-hmm. No, it's fine because that was 6 strength worth.
Well, Lost Boys were at 7 because of.
Oh, right. Yeah, so just use the boarding party with the sword then. Yeah, there we go. And then if you draw into
you draw into the device or Starkey, then you.
No, we already had Starkey, so Starkey moved over pants. So if you draw into the device,
Starkey's right there, yeah.
Then that's game. And I think you just we're capturing. Ooh, okay. Yeah, if you can get the airship to move over Felicia,
That would be nice.
That would be.
Captain Hook is 2, potentially 1 turn away.
Mm-hmm.
Only moments away. I'm thinking about playing a second card. We are playing the Ruffians now. Play Fidget. Interesting. Plus you all 3. Lavish some moves.
Okay.
We're still 3 strength away from Basil, killing Basil right now.
Okay.
So
You either have the ingenious device or you don't. If you don't have it, you go to Hangman's Tree.
Just go move him over and put him in check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you move Peter. Absolutely, you move Peter.
Come on, you can just move Peter Pan. Just move him over. You have the strength to kill him. Till 1 fate coming.
There's not enough
Rat
power.
can't do anything.
100% you move Peter here.
There we go. Move the boy. All right. What do you do if you're a rat? You gotta go fate.
You have to fate. Don't get any power, but you have to fate. There's a taunt.
There's a taunt.
You put it on TikTok.
Putting it on TikTok. Hey, now if you're Ratigan and you got ruffians in another uniform, or Bartholomew, just need a uniform to do it.
And then you have to Fate Hero's Hook. Did you draw into the device? Yep.
Gaining one. Oh, there's the device. He had it either way. Moving TikTok away from Hangman's Tree, or do we move Wendy?
Yeah, you
move TikTok. It makes sense. Move them closer to those allies.
Mm-hmm. And then you need a call for help.
Sabotage and Queen's Guards. Help. If we have a uniform, Rat wins.
I just realized I never updated the avatars.
Oh, the fill-in pictures. It's all right. Let's see. Does he have it? Do we have the uniform for the win? If you don't, just go to Buckingham, chuck cards till you find it. Yep, doesn't look like you have it.
No.
Just chuck everything.
You're chucking
even
the airship. Oh, you could have used the airship.
Moving Felicia over. Now there's still 2 call for helps in there. Wait, hold on. Before we make sure he doesn't draw devious. It didn't matter anyway. Both call for helps.
I would move him all the way over to Buckingham. Yeah, that'll stall it.
Yep. Interesting. Laverships instead. You could use Felicia just to take out Toby right now and use that move action to start moving those allies back over.
Game timer. There's less than 10 minutes.
This has been quite the slog of a set. Right. What do you do here if you're Rat?
There's 4 cards left in Ratigan's Fate deck. And another taunt.
There's the other taunt.
Yeah, you just put the
my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oof. Do we have any cards to play? Look like it. Now, the next thing for Rat is Basil isn't going anywhere for at least 2 more turns. We are using Starkey and a Swashbuckle.
No, you need more than that. Wendy? Oh, you need to use the boarding party too.
Well, it depends who we're taking.
Oh, that's true.
TikTok is either going away or Wendy. You can take out either since they both have a taunt.
I think you want to take out Wendy first, honestly.
I think that would make the most sense. It doesn't really matter with TikTok since he is at an odd strength with 5, 5, 6. Doesn't make a difference, but it looks like we are taking out.
Tickety tockety. We're being very decisive.
Choices, chocolate.
If this goes to another draw.
We're going to do another Fate. It's not going to do much at this point. Oh, there's a Mouse Queen. Doesn't matter.
I mean, she's just chunky at this point.
Yep. Now you can just go move Alicia over. Chuck to find that uniform. Basil's not going to move this turn.
Oh, we're double vanquishing.
I don't think we have enough strength to kill everybody, though.
We do! Oh my god!
Wow.
Holy ass!
And if Brad had the uniform, that would have been it. And the gears.
Chocolate
Oh, he did have the uniform.
redeems himself, but it is not enough to move forward. However, that was some wow games.
I feel bad for Jage after that game. After all that fading from Captain Hook, he was one turn away. He had it next turn. The next fate wouldn't have moved Basil. That would have been it. Chocolate, a little lucky with the card draws, getting exactly what he needed. Taking it home. Quite the set.
All right, we're going to go hop into their voice chat here.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
That was quite a set.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a lot.
That was very a lot.
Wait, the set's not over.
Oh my god.
That's the set.
That is the set.
That was 3 games.
Wait, hold on. What? That's not what we understood from the chat we received. Because I would not have picked Pete had I known that a loss could mean we thought it was a reset, basically.
No, it's 3 games, but you have to win 2 of them. That's what I was saying. Like, if it's 1v1, then it ends up being a bye. Like, we're not going to spend 2 or 3 hours on this. Sorry.
I completely misunderstood that.
Sorry, it's the same as with Wicked League.
But a Wicked doesn't. In Wicked League, you don't need 2 wins. In Wicked League, you win if you get the second win.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, this is different. And that's why I went Pete game 2, because we thought it was a reset.
No, you would never go to game 4 in Wicked League.
Yeah.
The set would end at a tie if we needed
get
to.
a win ends the set, because you can't have 2 losses.
Yeah, you can.
What? Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is a conversation we had during Wicked League. We're like, okay, but what happens? And it's just you both take a loss. But you have...
It's just weirder in an elimination format.
Yeah. You have each sniped each other, so neither of you
Hold on. I really have to go to work, but I really misunderstood that part of the rules. I would not have picked Pete at all if I knew that was what the situation was. And Jai or Jaj, we were in the same agreement, right? Am I wrong in saying that?
I mean, I thought it would have been that. I don't know, like if we could do a tiebreaker game another like tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Because I know you got to go to work now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're getting some stream comments saying that that sounds amenable. You guys have one more chance. Maybe don't play 90-second turns for 40 minutes. But that was some great villain play in those 3 games.
I mean, I think the first game was brutal for all of us, playing and watching.
I don't know if the stream caught onto this. I really have to go in like 30 seconds, but at some point I realized there was no way I could win. What once was mine was the last card of the deck after losing my hairbrush. I had just lost my other
brutal.
I just lost my other I Love You Most, and I was doing the math, and I was like, "There's no way I could win," because the fate deck got reshuffled. So I was going for the draw there. I was taking full turn timers on purpose because I said, "There's no way I can win here."
You're just going for the draw.
Yeah. Going for the draw because I thought that created a reset, but
okay.
Heyo.
Then, all right, you two will play another game at some point, probably tomorrow.
Yeah. Sorry about that stream. Sorry, Jahe, for my misunderstanding here.
How do you pronounce your username?
Jage.
Okay, that's what I was saying.
Wow, I was way off. Okay, sorry, Jage. I like it Jahe because there's a song. There's a Shakira song where they go Jahe, Jahe. So.
All right.
Every time I
Well,
see your name,
thank you two for slugging along with us. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. I need to grab some dinner and empty my bladder. But when we come back, as long as Wacko and Zachary are still willing to play, we will continue with them. It's going to be a nice long stream tonight. Thank you, Zach Pinsons, for jumping in for commentary. But for the next game, we're going to have Baby Daisy Lover as a commentator. I believe his first time commentating on stream. So, yeah, we're going to go take care of some things. We'll be back in like 10 minutes or so. Peace. Welcome back, everybody! We're setting up here for our next match. I am joined here today by Baby Daisy Lover. Hello! How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
You're good. That's good. I'm glad you're good. We're going to put you in. You have picked Gothel. And we've got Zachary here on the right. Zachary, 0. And we've got Wacko here on the left. Let's just move all these over. All right, so we got Wacko and Zachary. These two have been just barreling up the winner's bracket. And they are, whoever wins this is going to face off against What's Up, Doc. But that's going to be part of the final 4, so I'm going to tell them to go ahead and set up. Just so that we just, real quick, let's get in here. Oh, we got, it's a Dr. Mirror. Oh, okay. This should be a quicker game. I wonder if they conspired on this. That would be amusing. Yeah, I think it's likely that Dr. Facilier is going to win this match.
Yeah.
That would be funny if all their matches were mirror matches this game.
Zachary's choice. I'm going first or second.
Mm-hmm. Also, I am eating some leftovers. It's some vegetarian lasagna with cheesy sauce.
Like Zachary's gonna go first.
Yep.
Wacko is mulligan everything.
Yeah, you really...
Probably looking for one of the...
This is very much a race. You want to get to your stuff faster. Oh. Just, right off the bat.
Yep, there goes...
Ooh, I like that early Mama Odie. She's going to stick around.
You don't want her not holding the talisman.
Correct. She is like the worst talisman holder. Because you want her to have her ability going.
Opponent.
Oh, Wacko goes to Bayou. Wacko goes to Bayou. Just getting some power. Just getting a little power. Ooh, pre-playing some Shadow Spirits to murder Mama Odie. Similarly going to Bayou for some voodoo dolls. Interesting. We're playing them to the parade. I guess give them more freedom of movement to do their ability. Oh, and then what else is friend on the side? This is going a lot faster. Much quicker turns. You see Lawrence, Murder Mama Odie, and Fate. Definitely like Lewis here.
Yeah. Probably at the Emporium.
So do you play much Dr. Baby Daisy Lover?
Not a ton, but I did play him in one of my matches in the tournament. I ended up losing that one, but...
Yeah, it happens.
It was a pretty close match on that one.
So we got Lewis at the Fate location to discourage the fating. Going to the parade instead.
Got voodoo doll though.
Ooh.
Might interesting. Not moving Louis with the voodoo dolls.
Yeah, moving the Kane instead because Kane at Voodoo Emporium that's where you get your combo. Discarding some stuff. Fading. Ooh, real New Orleans already. For Wacko. Oh, ooh, that hurts.
Tiana was what lost me my game when I played as Facilier in the tournament, so that's not good to see.
Yeah, early Tiana is never something you want. Yeah, I think Tiana at Voodoo Emporium is better. She'll be harder to get rid of. Because Ray is just going to die to whatever.
No matter where you put her, you can use the voodoo dolls to move her somewhere else.
Yeah, that's true. Just covering everything up. Covered board.
I would go to the Emporium and use the voodoo dolls.
Mm-hmm.
Try and get Tiana to a better...
Or just murder her.
Or just get rid of her.
Ooh. Not as good, but he's getting some stuff in the fortune pile. Double stacking at the Emporium.
Going back.
That looks like nothing going in the fortune pile. Interesting. What are we doing for the cane? Looks like we're just gaining 2 power. Yeah, I think that's the right call. You move Lewis out of the way.
So now he is blocking your bottom discard. Which, if you're still looking for the 4 cards, which it looks like Zachary might be doing, that might not the best.
But it does mean you can safely fate without having to put stuff in your fortune pile. It looks like Wacko's more interested in a sleight of handing anyway. We also see is that Voodoo Doll's getting played, and it's like the Voodoo Dolls are moving. Almost there. There's that Lewis.
Zachary doesn't seem very interested in putting stuff in the fortune pile right now.
Not really, because I think...
Although he did find the talisman, almost there, could have put it down even farther.
Yeah. But I think Zachary has the right idea of covering up Dr. Facilier's top row.
Yeah.
That's going to slow him down more. Because he still needs to find the talisman.
Almost there.
Forced almost there. Yeah, I think...
Zachary's probably still looking for both items. That's not what Wacko's wanting to see.
In this matchup, I do think where you probably are going to see a Fate reshuffle, you want to get out heroes. So that way on the next shuffle, it's less stuff in the Fate deck. So you're going to get those almost theirs more often.
Oh, Mass Spirit going in, the other 2 going back. Keeping the fortune pile small.
Oh, Lewis is now dead.
Using the cane to gain 2. And Lawrence is going in instead of the Voodoo Dolls.
Goodbye, Laurence. Well, Lawrence was a bit more of a threat.
Yeah, but that gets Lily off the Emporium. Not sure why. I would have picked Voodoo Dolls.
Oh, chucking the illusion powder. Interesting.
I don't think Juju has gone by for Wacko, but it's still an interesting decision to make. Putting the cane off the Emporium. And using it to play a second card.
Illusion powder is very useful. Remember seeing Purple Potato play a game once where it just got so much mileage out of the illusion powder, and just the fortune powder was always so thin. Wacko being indecisive here. I think you even have an ally, you just go kill Ray.
Mean that most of the heroes that Wacko gives Zachary are going to go down to the Emporium, though. Or maybe Juju later. Although Zachary did have Juju go by. Wacko getting a voodoo doll. Moving Ray. Getting the Emporium back open and playing the cane. Wacko still doesn't seem to have the talisman. Frog form to get rid of Ray for free. Taking out Mass Spirit, of course, and one of the friends on the other
Big
side.
Daddy's gonna. Oh, that hurts to get both of them because you do want both of them, but that's the right play here. Is Big Daddy getting out the Real New Orleans?
But may have been waiting for Big Daddy to go by to play the talisman because you don't want him to take it.
That's very true. So we're seeing some almost Ursula-like hero stacking.
Yeah.
Which, granted, it's fully possible for a doctor to do. Because I guess technically, if all the heroes are on the board, nothing can steal a talisman.
Getting paused. Not sure why they're using timers. Oh, back on.
Hello, CC Runner TJ. Welcome to the stream.
Stacking up more heroes. Discarding everything. A few Master Spirits. Get back Rule New Orleans.
Zachary here going to the parade.
Zachary's fucking face.
Oh, is there Lewis here?
Was there?
Looks like Wacko did not do Lewis. Gotta remember.
One of the Mass Spirits is going back in. Now Zachary has the talisman, still looking for Rule New Orleans.
Talisman can now be stolen, though.
And Wacko has New Orleans, still looking for the talisman.
Gotta go somewhere, Wacko. Okay, we're going to Voodoo Emporium.
And cards will tell to take out the Masked Spirit. Not a bad idea. And then using the cane to discard too.
Yeah, CC Runner TJ, there have not been all that many mirror matches, honestly. We got Evening Star and Almost There, so which effect?
Zachary's got his board set up pretty well. Voodoo dolls.
Yeah, like
taking
that.
away the control of the Emporium. Playing Rule New Orleans and using the cane to play cards will tell
And
to win.
that's just game. That was a lot faster game.
Yeah.
Alright, that does mean Zach may not play Dr. Facilier again, but Zach also chooses villains first now. Just kind of checking the makeup of the deck, seeing the order. Ratigan. Looks like Zachary is not taking any chances using villains that do well in Wicked League. And there's Tremaine. be an interesting match.
I do think Tremaine is one of the ones that can exploit Ratigan's weakness with high amounts of fate.
Mm-hmm. Because the Lady Tremaine's whole shtick is avoiding fate. And if she can cover up Buckingham Palace, she's not going to get much fate herself.
She does get to go first, though, which means that she's got guaranteed Palace.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, early Anastasia.
Anastasia right away. Discarding a bunch. Just two.
I think all you want is just a hero covering Buckingham.
Opening on Queen's Guards and the call for help is not really what you want.
Yeah, but I think the Queen's Guards is the right call here. You don't want Basil out too early.
Yeah.
Especially not
blocking the toy shop is.
Ooh, just racking up lots of power.
May have the Robot Queen already.
Just chucking.
A key going there, so.
One on a gears. Oh, vicious jokes. Yep. Oh, it didn't matter anyway. Yeah, you really just want to discard here as Lady Tremaine. Just chuck. Oh, that
makeshift.
It's getting wasted on the Queen's Guards. That sucks. Well, at least they can't be captured now.
Yeah, that will keep Buckingham Palace blocked. Got the game.
There's lots of gears.
Oh, discarding the bell. Saw.
Yeah, this is very definitely a race.
I just discard the cane.
I think you want to keep discarding here as Tremaine.
I'm gonna decide a discard or fate.
Looks like we're going with a fate.
There's probably able
There's
to
Devious
play the
and Mrs. Judson.
Robot.
I think you cover Big Ben right now.
You don't want Zachary getting any more power.
Ooh.
And if he plays the Robot Queen, Big Ben, he'd be able to move in space right away too.
Ooh, and we got Pretty Dress for Anastasia.
Looking for the invitation.
Oh, and just murdering Mrs. Judson. Looks like we haven't seen the Robot Queen yet. Get one.
Going to the palace.
Phaeton.
Get those fates in.
I think here you do call for help. Yeah, you kill one of those.
Yeah, you don't want Fabersham.
Yeah, I think you kill a gears.
Playing with the toy shop isn't that bad if he's got to still find the Robot Queen.
It's true.
Fucking one of his discards.
Chuck. Midnight, not really going to see a use here. Scanning one and discarding.
Especially when the word has gone back.
Okay. You need to discard yourself, Lady Tremaine. You got to get the invitation. You've got to get the wedding bells.
Got the invitation. You could go to the Cinderella's room to play it and get Anastasia in right away. You probably don't have it.
Yep, you play Dawson to Big Ben there.
All those.
Ooh, there's the invitation.
Oh, there's the invitation. So I would have.
Now that is gonna fuck up. I think
against Fairy Godmother.
I do think Wacko was probably waiting to play that. Okay. Because, yeah. So he had played I Never Go Back to My Work earlier and set up the top 4 cards, but then Prince coming out messes that up. So he's got to do it all over again. I think the invitation was in his hand and he was just waiting.
Seeing.
Still hunting
Using
the
Morpheus
robots.
to discard. I've got. Get Anastasia all the way back over again.
Yeah, I think you go to Cinderella's room here because you need the power for the wedding bells. You can start moving Anastasia over.
Be discarding everything. Maybe seeing how many copies of something has gone by. Fucked up. I said if.
Oh, you definitely check I said if.
And there's still a chance I'm playing.
We're getting Drizella out. Just discarding again. Whole hand. Oh, if it's.
I would have kept Fidget's list at this point.
No, you're so close to the end of the deck. Don't even bother.
Yeah, it just guaranteed to hit.
There's the wedding bells.
The robot queen.
Or the devious. More queen's cards.
It's just queen's cards.
I don't know if we've seen the airship gone by yet. It might just be in his hand.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, still haven't found it. Oh.
Yeah, Gus isn't gonna do a lot now that the main items have been played.
No, I think
you could use them to block actions. Blocking that move is that will do something.
Yeah.
Be checking to see if there's any trapped in there.
No, I think you want to move Drizella. But I think Wacko just goes to Cinderella's room because Ratigan can't fate.
Moving Anastasia instead.
So I'm not sure if we saw Ball Gown Drizella go by.
Don't think we have. Maybe that was what Zachary was looking in discard for.
Discard. Move over Ball Gown Anastasia.
Not have.
Oh, looks like Zachary is conceding.
Wonder. Oh.
Oh, and I never updated the things. Gotta remember, it's been a long night. These are some very quick games. We didn't even see Mouse Queen.
1-1, right?
It was very fast. All right, so it is 1-1 right now. Just heard a toilet through Baby Daisy Lover's mic.
My quarantine room, the walls aren't very soundproof.
Gotcha.
Got Prince John.
Okay, Prince John for Wacko. Let me actually update the icon. And we're sticking with Ratigan.
Both the boards spawned upside down for me. Good die roll to do the first this time.
The cow.
And it's Wacko's choice.
It certainly is. you choose?
A second. The extra power.
Yeah, Jade, you had some long matches there.
Sheriff.
It happens sometimes. Getting out Bartholomew.
Everything else.
Alanadale, forced. Covering up Vartex Church.
See. Beautiful Lovely Texas. Oh,
are we playing Beautiful Lovely Texas? What are we doing? It wouldn't be the worst thing.
Also maybe see Sir Hiss. Not enough power for Sir Hiss.
No, there's enough power. Sir Hiss is 2.
Yeah, I was saying he's got enough power for Sir Hiss as well. We are seeing taxes, it looks like.
He's getting some power, which is his whole shtick. I would just drop Judson. No, we're doing Basil. Interesting.
Maybe looking to...
Yeah, covering up that discard really hurts for Ratigan, as we saw.
He can't be captured either. Gear.
Ooh.
Just got 3 for Alan.
Mm-hmm.
He's not super difficult to get rid of. I think every one of the allies can get rid of him by himself. Another taxes. There's only one
taxing
left.
That poor rooster. I would just drop. I would
do Queen's Guards.
Yeah, I would drop Queen's Guards and Buckingham.
Or Toby for later.
Yeah, you want Toby for later. Save Toby, play Queen's Guards. Save a dog, ride a guard. Ooh, we are capturing those guards. They are captured. Yeah, you go to Nottingham here because you want to make sure. Nope, we're just getting power. We're getting that power. And Rooster has been sufficiently taxed, I think. That's
back all the money he stole.
Funny.
Or you just discarding Wolf Archers, even though strong enough to get rid of.
Discarding Greed. Greed will be useful later.
It's an interesting one. It's easy enough to get off on Ratigan.
Mm-hmm.
The gear, conditions.
Took.
Toby, obviously not a good option, but Friar Tuck, you don't want to see not getting rid of any warrants.
Going back to Nottingham.
We're
being devious.
Dawson's not going to get captured.
Nope, he is too big. He is too chunky with Basil out. Too chunk. Okay, I also have an update from Weight of Glory and Knickknack's match. Weight of Glory 1-2-0 with Horned King and Ursula.
Here's a Wolf Archers coming down. Getting rid of Alanadale. Some ruffians to play Greatest Criminal Mind. Robin Hood. Bring up the gain 2. Now taxes have gone by. So we can only gain power at the jail right now. Sabotage on the gears. Or calling for help. Spending 3 on the Rhino Guards. Interesting choice. Usually you don't play those. Unless it's with cowardice.
Yeah, sometimes you need to. And you're not going to be
Yeah.
giving cowardice here. Oh, that's a choice.
Yeah, I think King Richard's the better choice to.
Yeah, but it hurts that you won't
On
have
top
Little
eight.
John an option until the reshuffle.
Yeah, it does also keep Little John as an option for win con.
And Robin Hood is
And Robin Hood's
dead.
dead now. You can still use the Rhino Guards to get rid of King Richard. For free because of the tools. Maid Marian is not a bad choice. Lady Cluck might be better though.
Yeah.
Now you've got to choose who to use the Rhino Guards on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can't use Intimidation to keep the Rhino Guards either.
Nope. You gotta try to find another... Oh, Bonaris. And we already saw Nessie went by. So... Yeah, we're just moving over.
Moving over the Rhino Guards and playing the Crown.
Mm-hmm.
And at the jail.
Getting
Another
out
free
gears, chucking uniforms, and fading.
And 2. Another 3 power stolen.
Going on.
Lady Cluck. It's pretty hard to get rid of her, so she's a good choice.
Mm-hmm. Checking
Guarding.
effects.
Rhino Guards, of course. Yeah, might want to warrant where you don't want double stacked. Oh, it's probably
Yeah, I think, yeah, you take the power.
expecting him to draw cards. Assuming he hasn't found the Robot Queen yet. Cover Disguise on Richard's gonna be annoying.
Mm-hmm. So, Clever Disguise, you can remove at any time. So, honestly, I would just spend the 2 power just as soon as he gets played. Just like, no, go away.
I like to leave it there so that there's less incentive to put down another one.
Like, I have had a couple games that I've seen or been in where because you don't immediately remove the Clever Disguise, you get caught in situations with Steal from the Rich where you just can't defeat someone.
Yeah.
Because your money keeps getting stolen, you can't spend the money. You have the allies, you just can't spend the money, which is why I just do it just as soon as he gets played. Just chuck that Clever Disguise.
I've also seen some games where getting rid of a Clever Disguise immediately meant that the next one that would have otherwise gone on someone else goes right back on Robin Hood. So it can go both ways. Just discarding a uniform, it looks like. Might have the airship ready. Discarding more effects. And a warrant. Ooh, the sheriff. It's gonna be nice to have though. You've got lots of heroes. Here comes the Robot Queen. Probably trying to avoid greed there. Spending 2 to get rid of the disguise now. The bow and arrow on the guards. Yes, you don't need sheriff to get rid of.
And there's the robot, Mouse Queen, rather.
Again, sorry about that.
Yeah, I think you just put the Mouse Queen in, in the secret lair. As far away from those allies as possible.
This is got... Spending 1 to
Getting that out of the
activate it.
way. Airship fading.
Another 3 power steal. John's down at 0. Also, out of bow and arrows now. You can play intimidation.
Yeah, intimidation is allowed. But I think you want to get the bow and arrow, the golden arrow on Sheriff first.
Yeah.
Before you start doing that stuff. Checking trigger.
Trigger. Might be the last of the allies.
Greed goes away.
The greed is gone too. Warrant is the only card.
Oh, we're
getting rid of
discarding intimidation. Interesting.
Not sure what the plan is there.
Cowardice.
Oh, cowardice. Also used the ruffians to play captured.
Interesting.
Nottingham is really going to be a low priority to cover now. Queen's Guard and Queen's Guards. It's a double.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the bell. She's definitely in discard.
Being activated.
I don't have the power to play her yet, though.
Yeah, Cluck is never dying. It's just not happening.
Try to tuck since he might actually want to get rid of her.
Yeah.
Or him, I mean.
There's the golden arrow.
There's the golden arrow.
Fate. Absolutely
Makeshift
put on a
balloon.
makeshift balloon on the queen.
Not sure if you really need to move her though. You might want to, yeah, because the balloon, the ruffians are there, so you're gonna have to move them if you want to get the immediate vanquish. No good place to move her though.
Yeah, not really.
Somewhere
I like
is
that
still
better.
better than nowhere.
Actually, I think I would have preferred the other one.
This again on the reshuffle.
Because if he had to move a ruffians away from Buckingham Palace, then that would have meant fewer allies there to get rid of Basil eventually.
Yep. Ben might have been the better choice.
Okay, we had a cowardice there. Whose turn is it right now? No one's doing anything.
I think it's Zachary's. That's when cowardice went off. No, it's Wacker's. 211 by now. A free warrant.
Warrant at the jail.
Another cowardice. Oh, Rhino Guards too. So the Mouse Queen is going away, as is Bartholomew.
But there is now a chance of top decking the Mouse Queen, which would be hilarious.
There's also a chance of getting the balloon on Basil with top deck.
But you would prefer to get the Mouse Queen. Mrs. Judson.
Not gonna stop.
Okay.
And call for help.
Yeah.
There goes the Robot Queen. The bell's right there, though.
Double uniform will do it.
Scorpions are only going to be at 5 with that. No. They're only 2 strength.
Yeah, they're only 2 strength.
Or are there 2 of them?
No, there's only 1 ruffian. It's a ruffian. The Bartholomew used to be there, but he was eaten by Felicia.
Yeah.
I think we're considering a vanquish here. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah.
No, at least not yet. I don't want to use the sheriff for that.
And that is a win for Zachary. Zachary moves on. Wacko is going to be going to the losers bracket. And That is a Ratigan win for Zachary.
Where was the mouse queen? Pretty far down. Oh.
Just throwing all the cards together. All right, we're going to hop over into their chat.
I was just hoping to get the robot queen earlier.
Greetings.
Hey, Wero.
Hello.
Those
We
were
gave you a faster set.
a much faster set, yes. I barely had time to finish my lasagna.
Yeah, Wacko and I don't play slow.
No, you were off to the races. That doctor game was like, I think that was less than 10 minutes. That couldn't have been more than 10 minutes.
I think the Tremaine one was shorter.
Oh yeah, I think Tremaine was beastly against Ratigan. Like once Buckingham.
Well, I mean, there's nothing I could do because Robot Queen was like on the bottom. What am I supposed to do
true,
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, too bad I couldn't pull her out again.
Yeah, that would have been devastating.
Oh yeah, we were talking about like a top deck mouse queen. I did that once. It was either to Brian or Tave. I forget who, but my opponent killed mouse queen, faded. Oh, there she is again. And then I think pretty sure I ended up winning that one. But yeah, Ratigan is a force to be reckoned with.
It's so tough. But played really well.
Yeah. So, Zachary, you are moving up to the Final Four. So it's you and What's Up Doc are going to be the winner's bracket Final Four. Wacko, you have a chance at getting into the Final Four through the loser's bracket. You just got to beat Weight of Glory.
He already had his match, right? Okay.
So Chocolate and Jade are going to get in their last game tomorrow. And then whoever wins that one has to play Zlay. Then whoever wins that one has to play Pumpkin King. And then you need to play Weight of Glory. All of that needs to happen tomorrow so that Saturday we can do a Final Four.
Saturday. I won't. Okay. I hope I don't make it because I'll be busy.
Well, best to just play the matches now and see how it shakes out at the end. I'm sure things can change.
All right. Well, those are really fast, but good.
Yeah. Definitely a change in pace.
Didn't want to hold you up, Wacko.
What?
We were just talking about how long the other set is. No offense to those players, and I was just like, "No, Wacko, we're gonna win. We're gonna do this one speed run."
I was
30-second timer.
Speculating. Did you like conspire doing a Doctor Mirror, or was that just chance?
No, just chance.
No, that was chance. But I was talking a lot with Wacko because we had the same villains. We used the same villains. Like 3 of our 4 were the same. So I was just like, I'm scared this is gonna be a mirror.
I picked Facilier randomly from my remaining character, and he just happened to be the same one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, you both played really well. I kind of want to just go have some ice cream and read my book. But thank you so much, Zachary and Wacko, for playing for us. Big shout out to Jade and Chocolate Rain. Best of luck to both of you in your final game for the match. Thank you to Zach Pinsence and Baby Daisy Lover for helping me commentate. It definitely helps a lot to have that extra voice on here so I don't wear my voice out. It's fun to have someone to talk against. Thank you to everyone who came in and watched. There's going to be another stream tomorrow night. Which one of these matches needs to be saved for the evening, just please. And there's going to be a stream on Saturday for the Final Four, probably a little later in the afternoon. But yeah, I am about to fall over dead. I need ice cream. But thank you, everyone. This is always so much fun. Yeah, I cannot English right now. It has been 3 hours almost. So forgive me if I'm not eruditely shitting. Anyway, thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks to the players. Thanks to the commentators. We will see you tomorrow for another stream around the same-ish time. Probably just one match. And yeah, bye-bye.
All right.